All right, so I got home last night, had a good rest. It was time to transfer the files from my backup hard drive onto my hard drive here at home that I work off of. And this is what I work off of. So this is a G Shuttle XL. It's about 144 terabytes. I got it in 2022. I think I just got past its halfway point. I don't think any of the hard drives are bad in there. I can't find anything wrong with it. It just won't turn on. So I think that the power source is just shot. It is something that I usually always keep on. So I wouldn't be surprised if the power source was shot. I feel like I should be panicking more than I am, but the thing is that this is still under warranty with Western Digital. So this is under warranty till like mid 2027. So I gave them a call, gave them the serial number, let them know what was going on. Most likely what I'm expecting them to do is for them to send me just the case, the housing. These hard drives I don't think are bad. I just think that they're not getting any power. So most likely I'll get a new housing. I'll switch the hard drives into the new housing and everything should be okay. Everything is backed up to the cloud. I'm not worried. I still have all the photos that I can work off of here on my laptop, and they are also all backed up on the hard drive. So I'm not freaking out too bad. I think like there's nothing on this hard drive that I was working on at the moment. You know, all YouTube videos that I was working on, they're already uploaded. The ones that I'm currently working on are on my laptop and backed up. I'm waiting for a call back from Western Digital. Most likely they'll let me know what the process is of getting a new one. I've been through issues with G-Ray before, and what they've done is that they've just sent me, I mean, it's really easy. They send me a new product, I send the old one back just so they can figure out what was wrong, but always get the warranty. Even if this wasn't under warranty, this is listed on my insurance, so I could have just paid the deductible and they would have sent, and I would have just been able to purchase a new one. And then I would have just had to download all the files from the cloud. So not a big deal, but not the best sort of news to come home to. But luckily, I think I've learned from more than enough mistakes when it comes to storage that I'm good. Luna's battery died while I was gone, so I'm gonna go to AutoZone and get a new battery. I think the biggest mistake I'm doing right now is doing this with a white t-shirt on, but whatever. All right, good thing about the hard drive is that they are gonna send me a replacement. Bad thing is that I'm gonna have to pay full MSRP and have them hold that amount until I return the one that is broken. I don't think any of my hard drives are off, but they do offer a replacement for all the hard drives and everything as a whole unit. So they're just gonna send me new drives, a new housing. I'll probably put in the old drives into the new housing and format it all before shipping it back, because that's never good. I never want like sensitive files being sent out, and you know, who knows what they'll do with them. So I'm probably gonna format them before I send them back. I have 30 days to return the old housing. So that gives me 30 days to download 54 terabytes. I'm assuming it'll probably take like 2 to 3 weeks, maybe faster, but it really depends on everything else I'm doing with my internet. It could have been way worse, and like I'm very fortunate to be backing up all my stuff and to have other computers and hard drives to work off of. So this is really like best case scenario if anything like this ever happens. All right, so it's been 2 days. Western Digital sent me the new Shuttle 8. This is the old Shuttle XL, same thing, just new name. It's the same configuration, 144 terabyte. So let's set it up so we can restore everything back on and I can get back to work. All the hard drives should be in it, so there you go. Just make sure those are nice and good. Cool. G drive is connected. I think just to be safe, I'm gonna format it before I do anything else. All right, here we go. 60 terabytes, about to restore to the new drive. And boom. Okay, I couldn't download all 60 terabytes at once. So what I've done, since I've started using the G-RAID systems in 2018, 2017, I've separated all the shoots I've done into months. So the first month on the hard drive that I lost, or on the RAID system that I lost, was March of 2022. I'm having to go month by month. Each folder right now is ranging from half a terabyte to a couple terabytes. I'm definitely annoyed at the fact that I'm having to go through all this process. It's like not convenient, obviously, but considering that the other side of this could have been me losing all these files and not having any of this backed up, I'm fortunate and relieved. Still annoyed that I have to go through all this, but relieved. So it's now been a full week since I started downloading files, and I think I'm just under 30 terabytes. So this is what it looks like. I'm having to download them in 2 terabyte batches because that is the sweet spot. I've tried to do more, and this 2 terabytes, I can get them done. If I hover over the computer, I can make sure that 2 terabytes gets downloaded in under 6 hours. The reason why it takes a little bit longer than I was expecting is because sometimes Backblaze crashes, and so I have to restart it, and it picks up where it left off. And the thing about that is I have gone to check to make sure that all the files are downloaded, and I end up with more downloaded files than what is on the file in the cloud. So what I'm assuming is that those extra files that it downloads when it crashes are just like unfinished files that end up still on that folder. Update on downloading everything from the cloud. So I am just about at 40 terabytes. So I have about 20 something more to go. It's been about 9 days since I started downloading everything. So it's not going horrible. I guess the worst part is just the fact that it keeps crashing. But I was able to double check on files that it crashed in the middle of. So I downloaded one really large video file that was about, 200 gigs. Downloaded that, it crashed halfway through it, and then when I restarted it, it picked back up. And when it finished it, I watched the whole thing through, and there was no issues, no glitches in the video, no little weird feedback in the audio. It was all good. So that's a good sign. So hopefully after everything is downloaded, I won't have any issues. But anyway, right now we're on our way to the barbershop. I'm gonna go drop off the Instago 3S to Steven, my barber. I know as a bald person now, going to the barbershop seems kind of weird, but the way that I justify it is that Steven's been my barber for like 10 years now. And it's just nice to go in and hang out with him for a little bit, get my beard trimmed up, get a head shave, and then hang out and talk for a little bit, It's part of the very few social interactions that are part of my life still. So it's like it's something that I don't want to get rid of just yet. The files are finally done being downloaded. Over 60 terabytes. I basically had to hover over my computer over the last 2 weeks to make sure that Backblaze didn't crash. I know that the Restore app is a new app, but it crashed about 5 to 6 times a day. And if I wasn't around to restart it right away, then I would just lose that time and it would just take longer to restore. So I was hovering over my computer, setting alarms in the middle of the night to make sure that I could come down and restart it if it needed to be. Working off of my laptop has not been great. It's been a much slower process, which is crazy because I didn't think it would be that much of a difference, but yeah, huge difference. I had a couple shoots, but I didn't have as much downtime to vlog because I had to come back home and make sure that the restoration was going good, and then working slower on my laptop. It just amounted to a lot in the last 2 weeks. The good thing now is that everything's done. It's all behind me. There's this crazy sense of relief finally, and I just added the new RAID system to Backblaze, and the new files should be restoring, or at least the files that I took in the last 3 weeks. Now, if you're thinking, if you just added a new RAID system to the cloud, does that mean that it needs to re-upload all the files? No, Backblaze has this thing where they're able to, I guess, fingerprint and double check the metadata of the files that are already up there. And so the files that already exist in this RAID are not going to be uploaded again. It's just going to be the files that are not up there yet. And that's great because my internet doesn't have to be bogged down for that long anymore. But yeah, I feel like I just crossed the finish line, thankfully. It's like, I feel like whatever they might feel when they're like fainting and their legs are locking at the end, I feel like that's me right now. So I feel like I can finally get like a good night's sleep without waking up in the middle of the night to check on the files. And not only that, I need to catch up on work. I'm like weeks behind on edits now because I've been working slower on my laptop. But I'm confident that we'll be able to do it. Today is a cool day because my sister is graduating from UCI. She's not graduating today, but she is graduating in a week, I think, and she asked me to take her graduation photos. So I'm gonna be going down to UC Irvine, taking a couple photos of her on campus. She sent me her Pinterest board, which shows a lot of images that look like honestly like they were taken on a point and shoot. So I will be taking my Fuji X100 because it feels like that's what she wants. But at the same time, I am still gonna be taking my R5. It'll be fun. I'm super proud of her. Her and I are 15 years apart. So it's crazy to just see how like time flies, Anyway, I have to get ready. Let's go. As someone who lives in LA, I try to avoid the 405 at all costs. I'd rather take the streets. Like if I'm going to LAX, I'm taking the streets. But when I do drive on the 405, it's nostalgic for me because there was a part of my life where I lived in Canoga Park. I went to school in downtown LA. I was working at the Fox Hills Mall, and I was interning in Costa Mesa. It's gonna sound like I'm making this up, but when I was in college, I think I had gotten a car right before college, and it had maybe 50K miles on it. It was a used car. I bought it off of a friend, and then by the time I got rid of it, it was close to like 300K. So like within those 3-4 years, I drove almost 250,000 miles. I think I drove it maybe once to Vegas, but like other than that, it was all just LAOC. I was a kid too, so just like it makes me think of like my sister now about to graduate college. I mean, like I feel like she's way more prepared than we ever were, like she has 3 older siblings kind of like showing her the ropes. She's already making way more money than I was at her age. Like I had to like hunt for a job after college. She already has one. I know a lot of people don't believe in school anymore. I think like 3 out of 4 of us went to college, and the one that didn't go to college is still doing pretty good because he found his niche. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy, especially for me who's like freelance. Like my income could be gone tomorrow and I would be trying to figure it out. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm very aware of how fortunate we are. Like we might have not always had like the best life growing up, but we came out on top for sure.
see your teeth? Smile. Nice. Appreciate it. Thank you. Keep your body that way and just look back at me. Nice. Right here might be good. So let me just get you sitting here. Watch my back if there's any bikes coming. Alright, this is full body. You think mom's gonna cry? Did she cry for mine?
I don't remember. She didn't cry in my high school.
I mean, you guys were all like COVID students in high school. It's crazy.
I know.
All right. Just to catch you up on a couple things. So I've been catching up on work. That's taking up the majority of my time. I edited a vlog, another podcast. I just finished another podcast, and I'm editing a video about this thing, the Insta360 Luna Ultra. So this is the Insta360 Luna Ultra, and it's pretty cool. But I didn't get it for me. I got it for Luna. And if you guys are watching this, you guys probably have already seen that. We went to the LACMA, and then we're going to a Dodger game, which all are going to be included in a review video. Kind of a review video. I don't even know what to really call it. It's just to I guess just like a first impressions of this camera. I did end up formatting the drives on my old RAID, and I sent it back. I mailed it back yesterday. We're going into July right now, and I think we're at that halfway mark where I start planning ahead for a lot of stuff. Like, we got CompassCon coming up. We got a Vegas trip at the end of October for Doja Cat. What else? We got Camp Flognaw for my birthday. So there's been a lot going on, just sort of like preparing for that stuff, and then also just catching up on the mountain of work that I feel like I'm behind on because of the drive fucking up on me. Luckily everything is good now, and we can move past it. I am seeing on the Luna right now that it's like going in and out, so the exposure is going up and down a lot. So that is another thing that I could complain about in the video that I'm making, because that's crazy that it does that, because the light's staying the same. But yeah, I mean, today's gonna be fun, getting more content for that video. And then we have Luna's birthday coming up, which I have something really cool planned for that. I booked a hotel room at the Westin in downtown LA, which is famous for its brutalist architecture, and a lot of music videos and movies have been filmed there. Like Kendrick Lamar's Luther was filmed there. And yeah, I mean, Luna told me, she was like, oh, I really wanted to go take pictures at the place where they did the Savage Fenty fashion show. And I looked it up and saw that they had some rooms available, so I was like, cool, let's just go stay there, and then we'll shoot. And called the hotel, made sure that it was okay for us to take pictures, and I'm excited for that. I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm always really happy to take pictures of Luna and make sure that she's happy. Let me change the logo on this thing, because right now I have the Hello Kitty on it for Luna, but maybe since we're going to a Dodger game, maybe I should change it to the Dodgers logo, or at least maybe the LA logo that they have. Let's see. That's it. Actually, that's pretty sick. So now, I don't know. Maybe I'll put it on my shirt or on my hat. Could you guys still hear me if I put it there?
night. The good thing about staying at the West End last night, besides us, you know, taking advantage and shooting there and taking some photos, was that Luna had an interview this morning. So it was cool to just like wake up and then have me drop her off at her interview, which was in downtown LA. And I get the opportunity to pick up the most nerdiest thing that I think I've done on the channel so far. Yeah, I guess I'm definitely a nerd, but when I was a kid, I was very into the Pokemon video game, not the card game. I did have a few Pokemon cards, but like the video game was something that's like still very nostalgic to me. And Uniqlo dropped a Pokemon collab, and one of the shirts I needed to have. So when I saw that they launched that collection, I was like, you know what, let me just see if they have that shirt, and it was sold out everywhere. I couldn't get it online. I tried to look at some of the bigger stores, and the one store that they did have it was this one in downtown. So it ended up being even more perfect, us coming down here and staying. So I'm at the block right now on 8th and Flower, and I'm about to go into Uniqlo and pick up the shirt that I had ordered already. Thank you so much, appreciate it. I had to get some stuff from the FIFA store too, just because, you know, it's not in LA every year, every tournament, every 4 years, or whenever they have it. All right, now I have to go pick up Luna again. That's it right there. The original 3. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. It says, I have only 3 left, but you can have 1. Choose. So that was the line that Professor Oak told your character in the game at the beginning. Pretty sick. Alright, so I've sucked at vlogging the past couple weeks. I got back from Northern California and I drove down from Big Sur almost a month and a half ago. It's just been a lot going on with like recovering the files, making sure that I formatted the old hard drive, sent the old hard drives back, and then making sure that everything was good here, and then catching up on the work that I couldn't work on because of what was holding me back. We're figuring it out, slowly but surely. On the bright side, I got this thing in the mail today, and I've been waiting on this. I broke my upload streak this last Monday by not uploading a video, but I still live stream. And the live stream was supposed to be me unboxing this thing. It didn't show up in time, which I sort of went into a little bit of a spiral and was really hard on myself for sort of like breaking that streak of not having anything. And then I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna still stream anyway and figure it out, see how comfortable I am in front of the camera on stream, which was a good thing that I did because I streamed twice that Monday. The first time was a complete disaster. I was so nervous, I was sweating. It was really, really bad. The connection was wrong. I had the settings in OBS all messed up. I was using the wrong encoder. It's all fixed now. I got all the bugs fixed, and wow. So I went on the second time, on the same day, streamed for another 30 minutes, and just to make sure that everything was working right. And now I'm gonna stream again today and do a live unboxing of this thing. I'm gonna set up for the stream. So basically, let me show you guys. So I don't know if you guys can see this. It might be too dark, but This is my OBS setup. So I have OBS streaming as a virtual camera to TikTok. And then also I have Instagram set up here. So I have OBS streaming to YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram all at the same time. This is my main camera. I talk into this mic. And then this camera is my top-down camera, like I said, and I'll just sort of like switch to that. So you'll see the top-down camera. I still need to switch the lens on it. Right now it has the little disposable lens on it. We'll see how it goes. If you're watching this, the stream is probably still up on my channel, but I'm excited, a little nervous, but excited. So wish me luck.